Good morning, everybody. It's the Saints man, small van driver on the CX. It's Saturday morning, 18th. Look at my diary. It's quite early. Just took the dog for a walk. Just about to go and get a shower, shave, go and visit my auntie. Day off today. Where I left you. This is Thursday, Friday. Let's go back to Wednesday. Wednesday was Morrison's car park. I tramped that night, and wow. Cracking night's sleep, actually, really did. It wasn't even cold. Didn't even put the heater on, didn't turn the van on, heater on, nothing. Yeah, there was a few parked in Morrison's car park at Cribbs Causeway. No, it didn't seem to me that there weren't no restrictions. There's about 12 vehicles parked. Massive car park, all in the top corner where I was, because it's the quietest place. Yeah. I woke up and I thought, oh, God, there was a boy racer. I thought, Jesus Christ, boy racer going around. I wish you'd go home and go to bed. And I looked at my watch and it was 7:30 in the morning. So I slept probably 8 hours, solid, nothing. Didn't even wake up. So we get up. Missed a couple of jobs actually because I was still in bed. There was a couple of jobs early morning from Bristol, but hey, sleep's more important after a couple of long days. So, did get up, get myself sorted, got my kit away, and when I got a coffee in Morrison's, used the toilet, and started looking for jobs. And I was looking to see maybe local, don't know, long distance. Weren't really fussed. I'd got to get home Thursday night because we were taking our dog to a referral to Banbury on Friday morning, so I got Friday off. And a job popped up 6 miles from where I was, Avonmouth to, it was just down the road to Portersbury, about 5 miles, 4 miles, it's about 11 miles. I quoted 30 quid on it, it was a pallet, and got the job. Phone call, yeah. So, great start to the day. That was about 9:30, I got that, which is fine. I thought, it's just going to be one of them days, I don't want to be late night, just want to get going. Got 30 quid. Yeah, bit of a queue getting into the place. I picked up alright, only a small factory, and it was 360 kilo pallet, so it lumped it on the back. Definitely got some weight on the back. Yeah, took it to the company. It was a 10:30 slot, but they were just doing them one at a time in. They had new COVID regulations, and it was literally one lorry in, unload it, out, next lorry in. They weren't having no more than one lorry in. They got about 3 bays, open bays, and I was about the 4th in the queue, which could have been a pain, but they were only had 4 or 5 pallets each one. I was there early. I got tipped by 10 before that, before my booking time, so not bad. Yeah, come out of there, and jobs. Oh, I met another CX driver who I didn't get his name. He got a Sprinter, Mercedes Sprinter, same sort of age as me, but he got a Sprinter. He used to have a little van till someone ploughed into the back of him last year and wrote it off. So he decided to go big van route. He was from Bristol, and he was my age, and he said, I've got enough work for me to potter around Bristol, Bath, Gloucester, Chippenham. He said, I don't do long distances. It just keeps me going, gives me a bit of money. So that was nice. Anyway, come out of there. There was jobs coming up, and one that took my, I think really going to Midlands. I was looking Midlands or that way. There's a few jobs going down to southwest actually, Cornwall and Plymouth, and yeah, Bournemouth was one. Didn't rock my boat. And a couple of small jobs. I thought I should just do small jobs. Then one job popped up from from Bristol. Sorry, from Bristol. Although it was down near West, it was between Bristol and Weston-super-Mare. It wasn't far from where I was. It was about 2 mile, 3 mile, and it was a COVID going to London, Northwest 9. Yeah, Southgate it was, not Northwest 9. That's wrong. Southgate, which is north of London. It's north where Saracens used to play rugby. They originated in Southgate. I went past the ground through Cockfosters, and I went past the ground. I still got the Saracens sign on it. It's derelict, a little stand. That's the origins of Saracens. But anyway, yeah. So I got the job. I quoted 105, which was 75 pence all through, which yeah, it's good enough because I got really good money on the first job. Almost, I'd got 2 quid a mile, and that was 105. So just pooed along the M4, and I put my cruise at 62 to see what the fuel consumption difference would be, and it was vast. Got up to 59 per gallon. at 62, which I'm normally between 50 and 55. It went up to 59. When I went into London, Southgate, and it stop start, and it averaged out about 56, which is still really good. Got rid of that really awkward lab. It was a travel lab. It was a foreign travel, where they get their lab test results and all that. And it was really awkward in the high street, right in the middle of Southgate town centre. But walked. I parked at about, I don't know, 200 or 300 yards away in a side street, which was safe parking, and I walked, and yeah, got that done, and that was about, I don't know, 2ish, 2:15. I decided that if I didn't get a job north, going my way, Northampton way, I didn't want to go back into London, not at 2:30, because it's all time and that, and I wanted to get home. So I drove up to South Mims, which was only about 10 mile away. I thought I'll drive up to South Mims, go and get myself a coffee, go and sit in the service, go and have a little wander, services, and see what happens. And one job popped up from Luton to Wellingborough, but I was too far away to be competitive. And the rest were all into London, down south, loads of Portsmouth jobs. It's a good guide. It was Thursday. If I hadn't got to come home, I'd have bid on jobs. There was jobs to the southwest, to Bristol. There was jobs to Southampton. There was jobs to Cardiff, and I would have took them. But I wanted to get home, so I was restricted. And I decided about 3:15. You know what? I'm only an hour from home, hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna go home. Sorry, let's have early finish. I've done 135 quid, but that's all I've done. But I've had 2 good days. I'm only doing a 3-day week, so I've got Friday off. Let's get home. Let's get sorted. Get a shower. Sort the van out, and I'll be ready to rock on Monday. So I did 232 miles in total for 135 quid, which is poor. It's 58 pence. But my mileage, pence per mileage, I got it back up to 58.5, I think, something like that. So really good pence per miles. And because I'd had 2 really good days, as in money, pence per mile, I think, it was, yeah, sound. So all in all, this week, I didn't work Friday. Oh, I'll tell you something else happened. When I delivered in Bristol, the pallet, I come out and I parked it. And I just had a quick look. And my rear tyre on near side rear tyre just seemed to... I'd pumped it once before. It lost about £6 of pressure. I've got a portable thing I carry with me. About a week ago. And I thought, all the others were fine. I checked them all. But that one, yeah. So £6 of pressure. Checked it again on the Friday when I was come out of Bristol. And again, it had lost about £8 of pressure. So I've got either a slow puncher or I've got a beading gone, it's happened to me before, the beading. I live on where there's about 9 speed humps to get to my house from the gate. So it's probably the beading. The tyres are getting pretty low actually on the back. I looked at them as well. They're getting near the limit. So I'm like, Anyway, so Friday I got off because we're going to Banbury with the dog, which we did. She went to an eye referral. It went really well. We thought she was going to have an op. She's got a cataract and an ulcer behind one of her eyes, left eye. And she's also got on the right eye slightly as well. But she can see. But we was referred by our vet saying, you want to go to this place, it's called, in Banbury, called Focus Vet Eye Referral. Really nice. I've collected from the same industrial estate. So we took her there for 9 o'clock. We got there about 2:15. Very nice. They come outside. We got the big van, dogs in the back, and it was literally referral outside. He said, I'm going to take the dog into the vets now. It's going to be about half an hour. So we went out of coffee. Millie's fine. She went in with him. She's fine. She's over all that. She had all the troubles with the bloody digestive systems and vets and all that, and she's back to eating and her poos, everything's fine. No bloods, nothing coming out. She's absolutely 100%. So, she had a referral Friday. She was there half hour. We had a little wander around, had a cup of coffee, come back. Yeah, she's got to go back in 2 weeks, but they give her drops. He's put some contact lenses in. He says she's going to be, it's age related. She can see out of it all right, and it's healing. The body is healing itself. So, that's how it is. So that was Friday. Anyway, come back Friday, got back. I'll give the van a wash because it was nice weather. And then I thought, I'm going to take it to the garage. I've got a lovely tyre place up near me, Moulton Park Industrial Estate. They do all my vehicles. If I need tyres, I always go to them. Really nice people. Yep, took it up there. Got about 25-minute wait. There's no booking in. You just turn up, and they got about 6 bays. 25 minutes waiting. Told him I got either a puncher or a beading or something. He said, "Yeah, let's have a look." He whipped the tyre off. I was out there with him, and he couldn't see it. He said, "It's got to be the beading." He says, "But because I can't see anything in the tyre," he says, "but." He got his gauge out right in the middle of the tyre. Well, all the tyre, but the middle of the tyre especially. It was on the limit. On the limit. He says, "I can do the beading." He says, "But you ain't got much more than 500 miles. Told him my job as well, what I do as a courier. He says, "Yeah, you really need." And I said, "Well, if that's the rear tyre that side, the rear tyre the other side was put on exactly the same time. I had them as a pair." So we had the other one off, and sure enough, it was the same wearing. It was dead level, the wear. It was strange, because they're low profiles. I've got alloys. And it was dead level, the wear was. So I said, "Yep, we'll have 2 tyres. It's just get it done." Got really good price. They're only budget tyres. It was 64 quid a corner, fitted and all sorted and balanced and whatever they do. 128 quid, all in, including VAT. So, yeah, not too shabby. So that was my Friday. So, yeah, I'm 128 quid down, but hey, it's tyres. So I've got new ones on the front. I had them put on about a month ago, 6 weeks ago. They're lasting about 30,000. Probably 40,000 a tyre, which, yeah, for the amount of wear they get and the amount of hammer they get, they're always on the road. That's what it is. So that's Friday. So that's the end of my week. It's now Saturday morning. I said it's quite early Saturday morning. If there was a job pop up, I'm going to go get a shower. I'm going to see my auntie. If something popped up with a return, I'd do it, but I ain't fussed. Christmas week next week. I'm going to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I ain't working Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. So it'll be a 4-day week next week. I think it's going to die off a little bit because a lot of companies are packed up today. Yeah, fair few companies. Not today, Friday. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a quieter week. But Christmas is quiet. Between Christmas and New Year, it's normally very quiet. January, then we start again. So this week I did 3 days. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Didn't expect to have the Tuesday off, but bless her, the dog worked very clever. And that's just how it is. But yeah, absolutely fine. I did a big day Monday, 344 in money. Wednesday, £280.50, and then Thursday just did 135. Overall, I did 1,160 miles in 3 days. So averaging almost 400 miles. Just short, 386 mile if you want to be precise a day. My money was £759.50, so we say 760. Pence per mile, even with Friday driving home from Southgate up to Northampton, which is a 60 odd mile and a bit, 65 pence it averages at, which I'd rather get 75p, but 65's okay. I'll take 65 overall. That's door to door. And my day rate over 3 days was £253, 16 pence if you want to be to the penny. So day rate was really good. I'm aiming for 200 a day if I do 5 days. So that's 1,000 a week. But I did 3 days and got 760 quid. So another 1 day piddling around, I'd have done 1,000. Yeah, 240 quid short of another good day. But yeah, so, and my duty time, how much I actually worked from being on duty, all duty time. Don't include tramping out for the night, it's just my duty time. When I actually started looking for work driving to when I stopped driving, and I did 34 hours in 3 days. So I averaged 11 hours and a bit, 11 hours 20 a day. And that included a short day Thursday and did 8 hours, but I did 2 really long days. So that's it. That's what's happened this week. Got Saturday and Sunday off. Looking for work Monday. My normal shipper now, he does slow down. Yeah, it definitely slows down the next 2 weeks because it's retail. And he gets it out of a factory that shuts for quite a while. So, may not be working so many hours, which is probably a good thing. Got a couple of things I want to do over Christmas anyway. A couple of things I want to check out. But hey, I will video before Christmas Hope you're all making money, doing well. This COVID's really kicking in again. Wife's particularly worried that obviously the cafe, we could end up going into lockdown, which, yep, I can see that happening all day long. But I think it'll be after Christmas. So it's a worrying time for our cafe again. It's a worrying time for everybody, really. I'm jabbed, boosted, wife's jabbed, boosted, everything like that, and we're keeping sane. Family's all good, but this new variant is just running amok again. So we'll see. Hope you're all staying safe. Hope you're all making money. Speak next week. Cheers.